the rent prices are going up, but the wages are not going up.
We're paying more for almost everything these days. Groceries, gas, and now rent. The rise in rent frustrates many of us. Temple Whitaker lives at the Treybrooke Village Apartments in Greensboro. She tells me her rent recently went up $100 per month, totaling $1,400. As a single mother of two, working 2 jobs and taking college courses, she says she's barely making ends meet as it is.
It's not making sense to me. They have to make it make sense in order for, I'm not sure who it's making sense for, but for the productive residents of the community, it doesn't make sense.
Is not alone. According to Realtor.com, nationwide rent prices are up nearly 20% compared to last year. Money expert Jenny Adams says before picking up another job or taking on extra hours, there are some simple things renters can do to make up for the increase in rent.
One thing that people can do when it comes to trying to deal with these rent increases when it comes to their budget or their spending plan is to start to look at things that you might can cut back or cut out in the meantime to come up with that extra $100, that extra $200.
In addition to adjusting your spending plan, Adams says renters should have a savings account. She recommends having at least $1,500 saved if you ever find yourself in a bind.
If you can't save that much, try $500 and then move up to $1,000 and then move up to that $1,500, because that's really going to help you have, like I said before, that financial breathing room for things such as rent increases that can come up.
Adams also says selling clothes and household items that you may no longer use is an easy way to bring in some extra cash. So I asked you on Facebook if you've seen an increase in rent, and a lot of you responded. Jerry Whitesell says, my cousin's rents an apartment in Burlington. New owners bought the complex. Rent went up $78 a month last year and is going up $250 a month this summer. It's going to true market value, they said. Rose Martin says, yes, I do. My rent will go up at rent renewal. Jay McComan wrote, yes, 17% from the get-go. And then Cynthia Miller says, yep, mine will go up at least renewal $100. So as you can see, a lot of folks are going up like $100, $200, $300. That's a lot of money. We're not talking about the typical $25 increase.
Yeah, I mean, the train is literally sounding the alarm on these rent prices. It is just so wild. I mean, I think they're showing the train. Yeah, they just showed the train so we could see it really quick. But I mean, thankfully I'm in a position where I was able to buy a home. But for people that are renting, I know the struggle. It's very real, especially talking to people in Forsyth County. They're dealing with an affordable house crisis. And a lot of that's because these people are working, but like she said, the wages aren't adding up and they're not enough to pay for rent.
And what's also difficult is she was talking about, getting some assistance. Well, she does have 2 jobs and she says, I don't qualify for some of this assistance. So what do I do if my wages aren't going up and you guys are going up, $100, $200, $300, where does that put me? And I think in conversations I'm having with a lot of friends and other people, they're feeling the same about this.
I will tell you that what she said about, now that the train is gone, what she said about selling items, you really can make a lot of extra money if you go through your attic, basement, closet, whatever the storage space is. You can make a lot of money with just yard sales. I mean, we've done that before and made several $100s. I know you can't do that every month, but at least it helps somewhat.
And taking advantage of like Facebook Marketplace.
I was just about to mention
Think of some
that.
of like the DVDs you might not watch anymore, or certain electronics that you don't use anymore that could probably get you an extra $30, $40. So.
That's right. Or maybe skip the Starbucks tomorrow morning, something like that.